Hey guys, welcome back to another installment, Father and Son Garage and Outdoor. You'll notice I don't have my right hand today. He gets really into Halloween. He's off hitting some haunted attractions. He'll be back in the next installment. What we had planned for you today is a pit beef, specifically a Baltimore pit beef. Now this could be used with any cut off the hind of the cow. You could use a top round, you could use a bottom round, you could use the rump roast, which is what we're going to be using today. The top round and bottom rounds that were available to me did not really have a fat cap. They trimmed it off completely. So I went with a rump roast that had a beautiful fat cap on it. So I made up my dry rub. I applied it. I wrapped it in cellophane, let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. I got the tiger sauce done, ready to go. That brings you to this moment right here. What we're going to do is I have the Weber going right now. Got the coals good and hot. We're going to put this thing on. We're going to put fat cap down first. Then we're going to roll it around and we're going to char all sides. Once all sides are charred the way I want them to be, I'm going to slip it on over to the cold side and we're going to bring it up to an ultra rare 110. You'll understand that at the end why I'm doing that. This was made famous basically, I mean, from obviously people in Baltimore, but Chappie's down in Baltimore. He was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. This is going to be Father and Son's take on Chappie's. This is our version of Chappie's Baltimore Pit Beef. Stick around. You're going to want to see this one. All right, so here we are at the Weber. First things first. Can't start without 3 clicks of the tongs. So the tongs are ready to go. So what we have here is we have our Baltimore Pit Beef. We got it pre-rubbed, ready to go. Coals are good and hot. We're going to take this, we're going to set it on Oscar here because I don't have my other hand. We're going to take this, we got the fat cap down. We're going to set it right on the coal. We're just going to let that sit for a minute. That fat cap is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Dripping down in those coals. Put a nice char on there. Bringing that flavor up through. Just going to keep turning and burning until she's good and charred all the way around. Right the way we want. We're just turning and burning here. Keep moving it around. Let the coal do the work. Just let it keep doing its thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this fat cap off. And lay it right on the coals, get that smoke rolling. All that flavor coming right back up through. Keep on keeping on. That's about as far as I want to take it. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to measure about halfway into the meat. Right there into the heart. We're just going to stick this probe right in there. It's going to be right dead center. I'm going to slip it over here to the cold side. We're going to bring this up to about 110 degrees. I'll probably flip it at some point so the heavy side is closer to the heat. We're going to go with this for the moment. Here we are, been on for a little while. We're going to take this and we're just going to flip it. Put the fat side towards the heat. Bring it over yonder this way. Looking really good. I don't know if you can see that color on that. That's good and charred, not burnt, good and charred. We're going to let it go for a little bit and let it do what it does. All right, here we are. We're going to give this another spin. Let it go for a little bit longer. All right, here we are. We're going to give it one last flip. We're getting pretty close. So we're going to flip it that way. Give it a couple more minutes, and we'll see you. Here we are. We reached our temperature. We're at 110 ultra rare. I'm going to pull that out of there and take this off. see you at the table. All right, so here we are at the table. We're going to take this baby. We're just going to cut it right in half. I want to see what it looks like inside. That looks really, really good. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to slice a couple little thin slices off of here. You can use a meat slicer. I'm just going to shave some. And this is where you're going to find out where just sleep a couple nice slices off of there. And we're going to build ourselves a sandwich. Now Chappie leaves his ultra rare. What he does is he throws it back on the pit and it's cooked to order. So I'm going to cut off about a sandwich worth and it's going back on the grill. I like rare, but not ultra rare. And we're going to build ourselves a sandwich out of this thing. I'll see you at the grill. Alright, so here we are at the grill. I'm going to take one of these here rolls. I'm going to stick it on here. And stick a couple of these slices right back on here. Now, I like rare, but I don't like ultra rare. And this is just so you have a couple people that somebody might like it rare, some people might like it ultra rare, some people might like it well done or ruined, in my opinion. We're just going to throw this back on here. We're going to cook it right to order. We're going to build a sandwich out of this thing. See how it goes. It's real thin, so it doesn't take long. It's going to take longer for the roll. And that looks pretty good. I'm just going to throw this on here. And we'll see you back at the table. Alright, so here we are back at the table. I'm going to take a little bit of the tiger sauce that I made earlier. Top on that. And it's best to make this the day before or even 2 days before. The longer you let it sit in the refrigerator, all those flavors kind of cross-mogenate. Now let's see how we did. Oh man. If I did that wrong, I don't want to do it right. You have got to try this recipe. It's all there. Wow. I know I'm wearing it, I don't care. You could also put an Alabama white sauce on this. I'm going to do what I do here, and I'll see you in a few minutes for the recap. Alright, so here we are at the recap. Oh, wow. Where to start? A couple days ago, made the tiger sauce, made the rub, put the rub on, wrapped it up in cellophane, put it in the refrigerator, chilled down real good, and then that brings us to the cook. Pulled it out, got the coals ready to go on the Weber, rolled it around, got a good char on it, real nice and charred up. Slid it over onto the cool side, let it get up to 110, ultra rare. And the reason for that is because reheating. Some people might want it rare, some people might want it medium well done. Now you have the ability with ultra rare to bring it up to whoever wants what. Brought it over here, we cut it open, the color, everything looked great, smells phenomenal. Went in and got a couple slices off of it, made up a nice sandwich. You can use a Kaiser, you can use a potato roll or whatever. I use hamburgers, rolls for everything. So just toasted a roll, a little bit of meat, brought it up to temperature where I like it. It was rare, not ultra rare, and then made a sandwich out of it. And then I made 2 more. So 3 sandwiches later, here we are on the recap. Let me tell you, if I did it wrong, I don't want to ever do it right. Chappie's is definitely going to be on my bucket list if it's anything close to what I just did. But as far as the cook went, very simple, straightforward. And that's all I got for that. And as Hunter would say,
and if you like what we're doing, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell button to turn on notifications so you never miss a video.
And we'll see you on the next one. I'm going to go in and I'm going to have a beer, lay on the couch, and go into a meat coma for a little while.